Hey, it is Emily, and as promised, I am going to show you how I set up this workbox system to be used with our BookShark curriculum. I have tried everything possible to keep us organized and on task and having fun, and it just is a struggle. So I'm really looking forward to using this. Everyone has wonderful things to say about it, so I am hoping that it works. So real quickly, I'm just going to go over some things that we do just to help those who are getting started. This system, the Workbox system, I have not used before. It was developed by Sue Patrick. I downloaded her ebook just because I wanted to get a better understanding of how it worked. And I will say right off the bat, it is not exactly how she has her set up. So things are modified. Nothing major, but just certain things like the size of the schedule that we're using, and other things that I just left out, not because they weren't good ideas, but just because I kind of want to do as little as possible to see if we do well with it. So with that said, this is our homeschool corner, and I know it doesn't seem like much, but we have gone from a huge classroom that nobody liked to this, which before the two cards on the left was just the card on the right, and we just keep the bare minimum of what we use with BookShark in it. The kids really like to spread out throughout the house and do their things in different areas, so I try not to make school a specific place. This obviously is an exception because everything kind of needs to stay together, but everything that isn't in this BookShark binder doesn't stay here. So I wanted to start by going over the BookShark binder, which really doesn't have anything to do with the workbox system I set up, but I wanted just to show how we did it. When I first got the binder, I was really overwhelmed by the size and the way it was laid out. For us, the weekly separation of the subjects did not work. We jump around too much, and it just made things very confusing. So I ended up putting all of the subjects into their own binders, which made it even worse, and then decided to come back to the BookShark binder and separate everything by subject within the same binder. So in the front, I just have a Ziploc bag to keep miscellaneous things in, stickers, pencils, stuff that you might use throughout the day. And then I have just folder dividers with tabs where I've separated each subject, and then behind each subject I have an activity tab, which is where I put everyone's worksheets, and in the folders you can put other things that come with the curriculum. History, that's where we keep our timeline figures. So this has just worked out so well for us. Everything in one spot, double-sided folders, and then as you can see, if we get a header behind, it doesn't matter because each is different, and I have a clip that separates which week we're on, and we can just work separately with each subject as we go through them. So with that said, let's start with the workbox system. This thermal laminator was an awesome find. I can't believe I have not owned one. You're going to need a laminator to do this project. So I did see this exact laminator last night at Walmart for $19.99. The pouches are at Walmart also, but you'd be better off getting them online on Amazon. They're cheaper. The laminator is not cheaper on Amazon, so it's up to you. If you want to do this right away, I'd say just go to Walmart and grab them. You're also going to need these Velcro dots, which I don't have the box for, but they are also at Walmart, and they're ironically all in the same exact spot by the school supplies. So this is the workbox system. You can see on the side of each box is a number. Each box has a different thing inside of it, and on top of each box you're going to have a grid, which is a schedule for your child. So here I have Devin's filled out. Now I'm going to show you my daughter's, which is blank, and I'm going to show you how I filled hers out. Sorry to jump around so much, but I've got stuff all over and I don't have anyone to film me. So I set up this binder. These are where your numbers are going to go that go on their cards. So I have 2 sets of numbers. These numbers correspond with the boxes. After the numbers, I have the activity cards. So these are things like, as you can see, I have reading eggs, math seeds, write a letter, go to the playground, watch a YouTube video, pick a narration card, zoo, board game, etc. There are a lot that I need to put on here still that I'm missing, so that definitely I need to work on. But these were just kind of like a get started, right off the bat, normal, typical things that people may do during their homeschool day. So with that said, I'm going to show you how I set Autumn's work up for tomorrow. So, okay, BookShark binder. Now Autumn, I put on reading eggs and math seeds first thing in the morning. That way I can do her brother's work with, because if I put him on the computer first thing in the morning, I'll never see him again because he'll end up on Minecraft. So I put her first thing in the morning to do reading eggs and math seeds. Now, by the time I'm done with his language arts, she will come back in the room and do her her science and history, and they both do that together because they're both doing first grade. He's in kindergarten, she's in second, so I've combined history and science just to kind of make that a little easier for me. So next I'm going to do her workbox 1. So I'm going to start her workbox with science. So I'm going to go to my science tab, and you can see we are actually on week 3, day 1 of science. So we need to put the world of animals and the activity sheet in her workbox 1, because that is what she is going to be doing today. So she's going to look on her schedule and she's going to see, okay, after reading eggs and math seeds, I need to do workbox 1. So this will be full. This will obviously 2, 3, 4, 5. But we'll just start with 1. She needs to get her workbox 1. She'll take that out and she's going to bring it over to the table. Now, as you can see, she took that number off her schedule and she put it here. So that means she's working on this box. It's no longer on her schedule, and it's one less thing she has to do. So she'll take everything out of her workbox and put the workbox, they stay on the floor. I guess you can really do whatever you want, but you can see that she has her activity sheet here, and we have the reading that we need to read. I bookmarked it with a paper clip, and now Mom has to do the reading and do the discussion and the optional activity. So right there, we just did our science, and you can see she's got her workbox removed. So next we're going to do our history. Okay, so her and Devin are in history week 7. We're going to do day 1. So we need the Book of World History. We don't do the readers. We have Little Pear, and we have the favorite poems of childhood. So I have put those all in her boxes. So when she comes over here, again, her schedule is going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as she's completing her schedule, she's going to take it off and she's going to put it right here on the side. She's going to take her box out and she's going to keep going down the line. This is her language arts stuff. She's going to keep going down the line until her schedule is clear and her work boxes are empty. So you can see that this is a great tool for motivating them. They can visually see how much they have done and how much they have to do. I'm hoping that because everything is in one spot, we won't be running around looking for things, books, paperwork, and this probably took me 10 minutes to set up, just to put all their books, all their copies, everything in the proper drawers, and to create these schedules. So once these schedules are done, this card's going to be empty. All the numbers are going to be still on their work boxes. So at the end of the day, we put our empty work boxes back and we take our numbers off the right hand side and we put them back in here as we will with the activity cards. So this all stays in one spot. At night, you just go through your curriculum, you get everything you need, you put all your tabs on the schedule, and you start fresh the next day. So I think that pretty much covers everything. If you have any questions, let me know. And like I said, I'm definitely going to be doing an updated video explaining things that I've changed and things that I've modified, and just to see how well everything's working. So just walking through today seems like it's going to go great, and I'm really excited. So hopefully this helped you guys, and hopefully this is an awesome school year for all of us. Okay, thanks. Bye.